In 2026, Uganda will hold the next general election, and already discussions are on about how the country's constitution can be amended to include a number of electoral reforms. Justice and Constitution Affairs Minister Norbert Mao told a meeting on strengthening citizens' engagement in elections that was organized by the National NGO Forum that he is set to present electoral reforms, among them the reinstatement of the presidential term limit.
Some Ugandans want us to restore the 5-year term limits twice for any elected leader. There are those who say they are so tired of politicians who lie and cling to power. They propose that we should go the Mexican way. You give a long term, 6 or 7 years, 1 term maximum. Anybody, however good you are. All these are proposals that we already have.
Mao, who is the president of the Democratic Party and who was appointed to the ministerial position last year, also proposes a reduction in the size of parliament to about 300 MPs.
That would have solved one major problem that Ugandans don't want to talk about. A parliament bigger than the one of Nigeria, bigger than the one of the United States of America. You are saving money that would be paying 230 members of parliament. Just calculate it.
The mode of electing members of parliament, according to Mao, also needs to be reviewed for parties to choose their representatives.
If we say an MP represents 150,000 people, then we need a formula, and that can only be proportional representation based on electoral areas, where each party will bring a list, and the list will have names of their chosen representatives, out of whom they will assign seats based on the proportion and percentage of votes they win in a particular area.
But as Mao prepares to introduce these constitutional reforms, some Ugandans think otherwise.
The Constitutional Review Commission is just a technocratic process. In fact, if you study the entire history of commissions in this country, not only the ones that are constitutional, but also the ones that deal with big cases, the cases of corruption, commissions are normally used in this country to postpone problems and not to solve problems. I would see this Constitutional Review Commission in the same light.
Is the 1995 Constitution a magic window? For all intents and purposes, 1995 was Museveni's or is Museveni's constitution. This particular dialogue, which has started today, for me, it is in the right direction. And we commit that we are willing to listen and support any constitutional reform process, provided it is inclusive, it is participatory.
Mildred Pedun, NTV Tonight.